So I try, everybody. My camera is messed up. As I age, my equipment breaks. So, it's January 19th. January 19th is a historical day for a number of reasons, and it continues to have significance. But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. I could make a whole video about these things, right? What I want to talk about is something that happened 2 days ago, which is the Deuce Brotherhood happened 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And now I'm sitting in the same chair that I was when I made the Deuce Brotherhood 5 years ago. Obviously it doesn't look quite as good as it once did, but it is the same chair. And I wore this beanie in a number of the later Deuce videos. I think 2. But I have ESPN Football 2K4. So 5 years for the Deuce Brotherhood. Now I don't know if there ever will be another Deuce Brotherhood or anything like it, because that was quite an undertaking. I don't know if you realize, but I basically turned my channel, with the exception of a few videos just at the beginning, I turned my whole channel, from the branding of it, my profile picture, everything, I themed my channel to be the Deuce Brotherhood for the time that I did the series. It was the Deuce channel for that time period that I did it. Completely turned it into that. I did a series. Over 2 months I did a series. The Deuce Brotherhood. And the Deuce Marathons. The whole thing. And it was a fun series to make. I don't know if I have the same level of energy to do it now, though. But if I do it, I would guess a year from now. Next year. That's just next year or later. It's not going to happen in 2021. I know that much. Because the time has already passed if I wanted to start it on the same day. So, time goes by. The years go by. Doesn't feel like it, really. But in other ways it feels like it's been more than 5 years since then. But that brings me to another topic. I mean, it's January. It is I don't know which Tuesday it is of the month, but we're over halfway through the first January of the decade if you go by the calendar, which says that every 10 years is not the exact definition of a decade. It is every first year, just like a century. So 2020 was part of the 2010s, if we get technical about the way that the calendar works. But that's not what people care to hear. So it is the first month of 2021. And Christmas is long gone by now. The day of Epiphany was 13 days ago. So that's long gone. The day of Epiphany was quite a day of Epiphany this year. More so than past. But 2021. I will make a whole video on 2021 and the events that I hope happen this year, because I hope that things are going to change this year. I will talk about it. However, those who are expecting 2021 for the world to be much better than last year are incorrect. I'll just speculate and say that. Just because it's a different year doesn't mean that anything has changed. It's still the same game, on the same lines. It's all the same. So, it is. But for me, 2020, I made it through. With YouTube, I made it through. 100 videos. I did that. I got to 100 videos. just barely brushed by. 103 is the count. 103 videos I made in 2020. Barely made it by. And I'm going to say something. If you notice that I posted a lot more in those last few months of 2020, I did, because I had to make up for all the stuff that I didn't make earlier in the year. Because life is not the same as it used to be when I was really into YouTube. The world is not the same way it used to be. And I don't feel the same about YouTube as I did back then. So I'm not motivated to make videos. Now, I've already talked about this a lot. And you notice I came into January, and it's January 19th, and I think I have like 5 videos made. I don't know how many I made in December, maybe 15 or something like that. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I will hit 100 videos this year. If I hit 100 videos this year, I believe I will have over 1,000 videos on YouTube in total that are up. But I don't know if it'll happen this year. I'm just saying that now. I don't know if it's going to happen this year. I don't feel like I need to pressure myself to make 100 videos this year. Because that was just, I spent a lot of time worrying and thinking and doing all these things for these videos that some of them I didn't end up making because I don't feel like making them. So, but I fear that if I don't pressure myself to make videos, it's going to slow to a very, very small trickle of videos. So that's where I am. YouTube is not the same as it once was. It's really not. There are still friends I have on YouTube. Some have come back recently. If Nerty Laquendo is watching this, I saw when I was just high, very, very high, I saw, not literally high, it's a joke, okay? I'll say that. I noticed it is Nerty guy. No, not Nerty Laquendo, but you'll always be Nerty Laquendo to me, alright? Nerty. I just call you Nerty. And the profile picture is different, so he doesn't have the San Andreas skies like I did in my completely infamous picture of the flying car from 2016 San Andreas multiplayer Mount Chiliad stunts video. Yeah, I've been all over. But this year is going to be different. It's going to be a different year for YouTube, for me. I can say that. The content is not going to be quite the same as it's been last year and the year before. It's going to be different. How much? I don't know. But I'm going to start doing this the way that I think it should be done. And if that means a couple videos a month, not 100 videos a year, perhaps it has to be that way. I've made 100 videos a year or more since 2015, including 2015. I made like 6 or 7, less than 10 videos in 2014. I made less than 10 videos in 2013. I made like 60-something videos in 2012. I made 1 video in 2011. I made like 20-something videos in 2010, and I made 2 videos in 2009. But ever since 2015, I've made over 100 videos every year. In 2017, I made almost 230 videos in that year alone. But I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I really don't. And it's just a continuation. It's the only reason I feel obligated to is to continue that trend from 2015. Every year I make how many years I've been on YouTube video? I've been on here for over 11 years. I make a pickups video for the end of every year, going back to the end of 2016. And kind of the end of 2015, but not in the same format. But I try to keep the familiarity with the channel. I have the same profile picture for quite a while, and it comes from a video from quite a while ago. I will never change the name of the channel. So we resume. Well, camera cut off. Classic. This is one of the problems that I have, guys. I find as I continue doing YouTube, the longer that I do this, I make longer videos. on average my video length has gone up rather than going down, as I wanted it to for so long. I make longer videos. I make videos that are sometimes over an hour long. I mean, I don't want to pull things up right now, but the MacBook Pro video was quite long. A lot of my rambling videos are rambling videos, so they're quite long. All of my Tech Showcase videos take forever. I don't know if it's just the way that I am, or if it really, there is that much in the videos. I don't know, because I don't look at these videos. I haven't looked back at the videos that I've made in the last 2 years very much. Not like I look back at some of the other stuff, even though I haven't watched as many of my videos recently. It's always interesting to go back and watch, but yeah, I've done a lot of things on YouTube. I've done a lot of things with YouTube. A lot of things. And things have changed. Things are changing. There's a constant evolution. And I want to continue YouTube, though. I do. I like documentation, and I can't say that if I don't make many videos this year, I could make 300 videos in 2022. Who knows? Because I really do hope that 2022 is going to be better. Because I don't expect 2021 to be much better. And I'll talk about that at length in another video. But it's not to say that I won't be active in the future. It's just to say that I can't guarantee I will not make any obligations this year for how many videos I'm going to make. If I make over 100 videos, excellent. I keep up the trend for another year. If not, then I did 5 years. It's pretty good. But I'll still be here. I'll still be posting videos. I still will respond to comments that aren't trash. I always try to respond to my comments. I always look at comments, anyway. If I can respond to it, I usually do. But I'm not going to respond to just to respond. I actually want to say something. But I'm still here. But things are different now. I've tried to, I don't know if conceal is the right word, but I've tried to kind of make it seem like I'm just still going on in the same ways, but I'm not. Things are very different now than they were even a year ago. And YouTube has less of a role in my life in the last year. And if I am to be honest, I don't mind. I don't particularly mind that. The internet, I can go on a whole rant here. I can go on a whole, there's a big rant I can go on here, right? The internet, my exposure to the internet is not something that I'm a fan of, personally. I preferred it when I was not connected. And I'm not that connected now, because I got tired of it. There's a lot of shit. There's just a lot of shit. So if it's just my YouTube channel, that's fine with me. I don't really care to be anywhere else at this point. I don't. There's no reason to be anywhere else other than YouTube. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It's hollow. I don't do a blog. I don't post on social media. It's all crap. I don't have a lot of social media. It's just all junk as far as I'm concerned. But YouTube is something different. I look at the videos that I made on YouTube 5 years ago, 11 years ago, and I see the world as it was. I see my world as it was. And it's really something to look at, and you can really get something out of actually seeing somebody do something. You can hear them telling their stories. You can see what they're working on. And that's what YouTube's appeal is. And that's why I still make videos, is because I want to be able to, hopefully, in 5 years, look back on this and get something out of it. That's why I'm still doing this. So, I won't stop. It just might be different. It just might be different. Doesn't mean that I'll never make a gaming video again. Doesn't mean that I'll ever make a tech video again. I definitely will. I'll probably make a Lego video in the future again. Who knows? But it just means that it's going to be on my terms, not the terms of the history of the channel. And that may change in the future. Like I say, I might do Deuce Brotherhood 2, the real thing too. I did a bunch of silly videos. Maybe I will make a real Deuce Brotherhood 2 in the future. But it's this year, it's going to be a little different. So just hold on. And I don't know if anybody really watches or cares about these update videos. But I just want to make this perfectly clear from pretty much the start of the year. These vlog style videos are probably going to become the more regular style of video. So, pickups videos. I can't speak to pickup videos because I don't know how my financial situation is going to be throughout this year for reasons that I will detail in another video. Again. But definitely I will continue pickup videos if I get pickups, like that's a guarantee. I will be doing some collector style videos. I have some things planned. I can't speak to how many because I always overestimate these things, but I will have some stuff like that out. Like I say, I'm still going to keep up with some of that stuff. It's just going to be, it's not going to be as forced. It's going to be just there. So, that's my YouTube update. So if I post a video a month, there you go. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but it might be less. It might be less. And I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a video a week because I can't keep up. I'm not good at this stuff. I have no motivation to do it. So, I leave you with this video. Thank you, YouTube.